Put down the book and no one gets hurt. Hello, I'm the Book Bitch. I review it so you don't have to read it. Oh, I've got a treat for you today, readers. It's a real treat. And it's even free on Amazon. I'll just sit here for a moment while you go and buy it, because I know you'll want to go and, buy the free ebook. Oh wait, yeah, you probably want to know what it is. Huh? Are you sure? I... Okay. I guess I can tell you what the book is. Today's review is The Vampire from Hell, The Beginning, Part 1, by Allie Thomas. In the interest of full disclosure, I should let you know that I never did actually finish reading this book. In fact, I started at the beginning, as, you usually start a book at the beginning. I don't know, some people read them from the end to the beginning. That's just weird, but hey, whatever. But, I tried. I started out with full intent to finish reading this book. It actually did look interesting to me. But I couldn't. I just couldn't. I didn't even make it halfway. But that's not gonna stop me from reviewing this piece of crap. From what I could gather from what I read, the book is about a girl who is a vampire. Her name is Rayea, which I still don't actually know how to pronounce. It's spelled Rayea, but who knows, it could be pronounced wagon for all I really know. Make of it what you will, but I will refer to her as Ray from here on out. The book follows Ray and her 7-foot hellhound named Blick. Yes, this is how he is described in the book. Her 7-foot hellhound. And if you forget from page to page that it's a 7-foot hellhound, don't worry. Allie Thomas will remind you every 3 sentences that it's a 7-foot hellhound. Not a 6-foot. Not 5-foot. It's not a cat. It's not a werewolf. It's a 7-foot hellhound, and its name is Blick. Anyway, Ray is a vampire, and she's the oldest daughter of Satan. Can we say, oh crap, this is turning into a Mary Sue very quickly? Yes, we can. Ray has a sister named Stephanie who does not like her, yet for some reason tolerates her, but doesn't tolerate her, but tolerates her. Ray has a younger sister who is named Stephanie who doesn't like her. And you kind of get the vibe from Stephanie that she wishes that Satan would just kill Ray. And, at the beginning you don't really think that that's all that wonderful of a sentiment, but as you get to the point where I quit reading, you start rooting for Satan. Just putting that out there. Basically, Ray doesn't like being a demon, doesn't like being the daughter of Satan, and doesn't want to join her daddy in all of his wonderful schemes for world domination, one of which seriously involves dyeing a couple of hellhounds green. Also, he owns a winery, which makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. Seriously. It's in the book. I kid you not. And that's about where I stopped reading, was the winery, because that's when it started getting really, really way too silly. Ray is not what I was hoping for when I read that the main character would be a vampire from hell. you kind of expect something scary, something interesting, something hellish, something, I don't know, something from hell. Not a Mary Sue who likes to shop on eBay and has an iPhone. Also, it's said a couple of times that Satan doesn't like human technology, and then he texts his daughter, summoning her to the winery or some crap. Which is about where I stopped reading because it just started getting way too ridiculous. I think I killed less brain cells when I read the excerpt from Maradonia and the Seven Bridges by Gloria Tesh than when I read half of The Vampire from Hell, The Beginning, Part 1. I gave it a 1-star review on Amazon. Had I had the option to give it a no-star review, and actually still review it, I would have given it no stars. It doesn't deserve any stars. I don't understand how it has 5-star reviews on Amazon. But apparently there are people who like anything they attempt to read. Who I would recommend this book for? Nobody. Honestly, I would sooner tell people to go read Twilight than to read this crap. Don't waste your time, and if it ever becomes a not free download, don't waste your money. But honestly, at the end of what I read of it, I wanted my money back, and I didn't even waste any money on this. So yeah, that was The Vampire from Hell. I'm the book bitch, and I need a drink.